Hello. Oops. So there we go. All right, two-step inequalities. That's what we're talking about. So remember, we're putting everything together. Do we need an open circle or closed circle? Variable on the left or right, what does it mean? It means you need to forget that just shade the way the arrow is pointing trick from middle school. Please just throw it away. Take it out of your brain and throw it away. And then did I divide or multiply by a negative? And what does that mean? So remember, if you divide by a negative, you have to flip the inequality sign. If you multiply by a negative, you have to flip the inequality sign. And there's going to be lots of problems that have negatives within the problem. It's specifically when you divide or multiply by a negative that you need to flip the sign. Let's take a look. So just like a two-step equation, right? We would subtract 1 from both sides. Come on, dude. Subtract 1 from both sides. Just a little annoying. Subtracting 1 from both sides, right? And that's going to bring you to negative 12 is less than or equal to 3x. That's just terrible. And then we divide by 3. We are dividing by a positive, even though it's happening to a negative 12. We are dividing by a positive, so we do not flip our sign. 3 and 3 cancel. Negative 12 divided by 3 is negative 4. So this is what we need to plot. Now we're going to go here to the negative 4. And then I ask myself, open or closed? Definitely closed, right? Because it's got this. So it's definitely a closed circle. Is x bigger or smaller? X is bigger, so I shade up the number line, and that is how that one's done. Okay, so one that's like this. I need to add 9. Right, and I get negative 4x. The 9s cancel off. Greater than, 64. 64. Okay, so now we need to isolate x by dividing by negative 4. Oh, I divided by a negative. That means that I must flip my inequality symbol because I divided by a negative. So I'm flipping the inequality symbol. These cancel, so we're left with x. 64 divided by negative 4 is negative 16. So we put a circle. Is it open or closed? It's open. Is x bigger or smaller? It's smaller. Yay. All right, so plenty of ways to handle this. I'm going to go with what happens to usually be students' favorites and distribute that in. So we have negative 5k. Negative 5 times 9 is negative 45. Less than negative 15, right? Now we're going to add the 45 to both sides. I know this is sloppy. I'm just really trying here, I promise. So the negative 5k comes down. Negative 5k. Oof. Blech. Negative 5k comes down. The 45s cancel off. The 45's gone. And then the less than symbol comes. And negative 15 plus 45 is 30. We divide by negative 5. Oh, I divided by a negative. What does that mean? It means you need to flip the symbol. Okay. And then 30 divided by negative 5 is negative 6. So I put my circle on the 6. Open or closed? Open. Is k bigger or smaller? Well, k is bigger. All right, so I have told you before, definitely if you need to get rid of a denominator, just multiply both sides by it. I have to push really hard for this to work. So we end up with 9, right? Because 3 times 3 is 9. less than or equal to. Now these 3's cancel, so we're left with m minus 7. So if we add 7 to both sides, sorry for the sloppiness, I'm really trying to get used to this. I have practiced and this is where we're at. So 9 plus 7 is 16, less than or equal to m, because those cancel off, right? So at no time did I multiply or divide by a negative, which is why I never flipped. But I am going to say, okay, 16's here. Is it open or closed? It's closed, right? It's closed because of this thing. And then I have to say m. Is it bigger or smaller? The m is bigger. The alligator wants it, right? The m is bigger, so we shade to the bigger direction.